Good afternoon. As a part of communication skills and language, we are learning about different activities, different skills as a curriculum of Polytechnic. Okay, so English language, like how it is important, how it is helpful for our communication is really practicable, and we have to do and imply and think and exhibit our skills in speaking English language and understanding English language better. So, as a part, we have gone through the different topics like fixing appointments, cancelling appointments, invitations. So, today we just discuss about instructions, giving instructions. So, what is an instruction? So, what is an instruction? So, listen, instruction means something guiding, sometimes a warning too, sometimes yes. Yeah, we instruct people. We talk about a procedure because, yeah, for example, if you take the same scenario of teaching online. So generally, we go with a physical presence in the classroom, that we have our own instructions to teach to the students, and what is the syllabus, what is the time duration, how many classes do we need to engage. All these things come from the department or the head of the department, and they instruct us to take classes or engage classes to the students of first year, second year and third year. Like this, now the platform has been changed. Now we are doing online classes. So what is the instruction, what is the app you need to download, what is content, how do you present, so these are the things that we get help to do an activity. So to perform any activity, we take suggestions, guidance from somebody, so they become the instructions. When the people of completing school education, when you join the Polytechnic, you got a leaf of instructions, like yeah, to go for an entrance examination, you got an instruction that you should be eligible, like SSC passed, that is the main eligibility criteria. And what are the instructions to pay the fee? Before 30th August you need to pay the fee, and you have to collect the hall ticket by 10th September. Like this we get instructions. So within the duration of time, we have to follow the instructions, and we have to download the content which we need. So you follow the instructions to pay the fees, get the hall ticket, and the date of the examination. So that is one part of that. After that, immediately you go to the examination center, and there you get instructions, right? For example, just imagine that you have already applied for a Polytechnic, and you have done your entrance, and you are here today. But just recall it, like let us go back to the situation when you entered to the institute, a center, examination center, which you appear for the entrance examination. So what do you do? Yeah, let us talk from the beginning, from our home. Yes, you want to start from your home, and you are going to a new place which you really don't know. So far you don't know that place, so that is going to be your examination center. And how do you feel? You ask somebody how to reach the institute. For example, if you take GPW Siddipet, okay, Government Polytechnic for Women, yeah, you could see here, it is, yeah, being a selfie image, mirror image it gives. Okay, it's a Government Polytechnic for Women. So how do you say Government Polytechnic for Women Siddipet? So generally, for example, if you ask somebody of a resident of a Siddipet, so simply you ask where is Government Polytechnic for Siddipet, you know and then the person may be knowing, may not know. So let us imagine that they know it. So what do they ask? Immediately they don't catch. They may not concentrate. You are asking about a Polytechnic college, then immediately which Polytechnic do you want to go for? Pethakodur or Nanganur? Like this they may ask. Oh, this is Government Polytechnic for Women. Again you ask, yes. Then they give answer. Oh, that's nice. It is nearby police headquarters. That is the first thing that they tell. Or it is nearby Mettupanda, the landmark, the place where exactly it is located, or the Pethakodur village. Yeah, you have to catch an auto from old bus stand. You have to catch an auto from old bus stand because other transportation is not like they may suggest us to, yes, you have to catch an auto at old bus stand from Siddipet. There you can tell him to take you to Mettubanda, Pedakodur village. It's very near to that college. So the auto person will take you to the college. Or sometimes it may be like if you go on the way to if you're on the way to Karimnagar, you have to take a left turn after crossing Lingampalli stage. You have to see the there comes a crossroad. Okay, take turn left turn and go straight till you would be reaching police quarters in your right side. Just to pass on, after moving a little, after half a kilometer, you would find the building, government building of the college building in the right side among the fields. So you can get down and go to the college. So you are getting instruction. That means you are getting some help, information, guidance from somebody. So these are instructions: how to reach, how to go, how to attend. After you have reached the college, and you would be, the gates are closed because they don't allow you until they check your hall ticket, ID card and all these things, because they were given instructions. Whoever the students, who are the candidate come to attend the examination, they should be checked thoroughly. They should be checked thoroughly. That is one thing. We have to check the hall ticket. Second, hall ticket. Third is ID card. These are the instructions given to the members who take care of the examination. So these are the instructions, and we have our own instruction to enter to the examination center by submitting our hall ticket, ID card. So like that we move and we show all the things. So you are given those instructions, and afterwards you find this room number 210. 210 is your allotted place where you have to write the examination. Then you can move. Yeah, where exactly? Yeah, just go straight, take the staircase. After reaching the staircase, just take the right turn, move on. Third class will be the 210. So these are the instructions that you get to reach your place. Yeah, after reaching the classroom, after reaching the exam hall, you would find the invigilator and ask where exactly that. You give the last three digits of your hall ticket number, and you produce your hall ticket and ask for the seat. Where exactly it is? Yeah, it is in the third row, fifth seat. How we are getting instructions in every part. When we follow a particular procedure, so instructions are compulsory. Instructions are compulsory for any act. So when we don't know, we ask somebody, and somebody will guide us. Okay, and sometimes we give instructions to people. So instructions, that means it's a guidance, help, procedure. It explains the procedure, how to do. And an experienced candidate can share this information. So sharing information as an instruction for a procedure, to follow a procedure, to complete a process. So that is one thing that we need to remember. So like this we follow instructions. Our parents give instructions. Okay, go to college regularly, attend the classes regularly, do your homework on time. Okay, produce your assignments, don't delay. Okay, don't waste your time. They give instructions, positive instructions, being our parents, concerned people, our family members, right? So we instruct our sisters, brothers, who are siblings, who are younger to us. Okay, don't play outside. Okay, come and read with me. Okay, write 1, 2, 3 numbers. The siblings, if they are very small. So we give instructions like to operate something. For example, if you bought a new new model advanced Android TV. So we simply don't switch on the TV, and we plug in and switch on the TV. We have to go through, we have to read, we have to understand the remote controller. So for that you go for a leaflet. You find in the instruction, the box in the TV box, you find an instruction leaf, and you read the instruction how to operate a TV, how to operate a mobile phone, how to operate a computer, how to operate a kitchenware, mixie, grinder, pressure cooker, stove. So every article gets this kind of instruction leaf. So it will be easy for us to do some activity. So every activity could be done. So these are the things that we need to practice. Just imagine, just think about the situations or the real experience which you have gone through, the instructions. You were given instructions at the same time which you gave instructions to somebody. Recollect. Okay. So we just examine some more other examples. Okay. So let us see some slides on giving instructions. Fine. Yes, giving instructions, English communication. Like let us see on speaking. So generally we have already discussed that the instructing something means like communicating, suggesting, making somebody to know, creating awareness. Instead of saying like that, yeah, it is better to say that it is creating awareness to follow a procedure, to complete a procedure, to follow a process, or to operate something, a machine, a device, or anything. So in this way we have to depend on instructions, because it is better to operate something. For example, if you find electric switches or heavy water flow, all this, like see for example, this is rainy season. Now we are moving on roads. Some in few places we get flow of water, just like a canal. Sometimes in general normal season and others, other than the rainy season, it is visible, transparent, the water is transparent and we can walk, the depth is known, and we can walk on the way without any problem. But if in rainy season, when the floods are coming and the flow is very high, then we can't help, there is no measurement for the depth of the water, so we can't move on foot nor on a vehicle. It is better to avoid that road. So in that way, people would instruct, the local area people would instruct us not to move. Okay, and sometimes they also keep a board, caution board, okay, not to cross the road when the water is the flow of water is heavy. So we follow that instruction. So here it helps us, it guides us to not to move on the road which is not safe for the transportation. So like this we get an instruction. Okay, yeah. At the same time on the road also you can see the direction marks we see. When we are moving on the road, you get left turn, right turn, U-turns, like speed breakers, bridges coming ahead, some like toll gate is 500 meters away. So these are the instructions that they help us, they guide us to move smooth on the road. So everywhere as a part of communication, it is giving instructions. At the same time we instruct people. Okay, fine. So that is the importance of instructions, and the conversations, the dialogues, the inquiries, even the inquiries, all these come under the part of communication, and we instruct people. For example, if you want to join a course which fetches your communication skills and or like soft skills in fact, device maintenance, some added programs, CAD or something like projects. So if you want to go further, it is better you approach somebody and you take instructions how it would be. Okay, duration of the course, pay, fee details, where exactly it is located, how it would be. So all is like we seek this information. At the same, we get the information, at the same time instruction to take the course, whether to join the course in the very beginning of the course, like in the first year and first semester, or end of the semester. Like this we get that instruction to when exactly it is helpful, because we have to balance both the courses. So in this way we have to think. Let us go with these slides now. So giving instructions. So yeah, I just read it for you. You often see the imperative form in instruction manuals or when someone tells you how to do something. Yeah, we have already talked about the leaflets or the manuals to operate a computer, TV, device, any item, any play, even the play toys, anything that can be operated. Okay, yeah, with the instruction that can be called as a manual too. In a manual it explains each and everything. For example, if you are using a mobile phone or a TV, then it instructs in settings, any viewcast, Android system, network, all this instruction will be given. And it also talks about the devices, the wires, the colors of the plugs, so in this way we understand. Even the people who doesn't belong to that field of study, they understand by the help of the instructions, right? Fine. So there are often sequencing words to show the steps in the process. For example, firstly, secondly, and finally. Yeah, when we are communicating, when we are saying something, when we are talking about a procedure, we have to start from the beginning and we have to give an introduction, and we should say the firstly, yeah, firstly, secondly, third, after that, later, at the last, at the end of the yeah, like this you can do. These words can be used in the instructions. Fine. Yeah. mm, yeah, finally. Yeah, then second, firstly, secondly, then finally. So turn off the first. Yeah, firstly, turn off the electricity. Secondly, remove the light bulb. Then screw in the new light bulb. Finally, turn the electricity on and switch on the light. Simple instructions to replace a light bulb. Yeah, we replace bulbs. Yeah, so what is the procedure in first? The foremost and the first thing we have to do is to turn off the electricity. That means the main switch of the home, meter, where we find it at the meter. So we have to switch off that, because without, sometimes the plugs also, without, I mean, by not switching on the plug, switches also, sometimes the electricity passes. So to avoid that danger, it is better to stop the electricity to the board. So that is the one thing that we can do at our main. Okay, fine. Then we can remove the bulb. Secondly, we can remove the bulb because we want to replace another one. So you can remove the bulb. Then third, you can fix the screw of the new bulb. Then we go to the main again and we have to see whether the light is fixed or not. Then we move to the when we are confident, when we are sure that the light is fixed correctly, then we can move to the main and we can switch on the main. I mean, we allow the electricity to flow, and then we can switch on the appropriate switch for the light which we have fixed. So these are the instructions that we get. So danger, so we have to apply. Um, sometimes there would not be some difficulty or harmness in doing some things. It doesn't matter, but especially for this kind of electricity, operating a system or a machine, there we need to be careful. We have to understand the instructions properly. We need not to be hurry in a position. Okay, we have to check the switches. Even when we operate a mixie at home, household things, if the power is off suddenly and we forget to turn off the switch, and we remain and we do some other works, but we have to be careful. So the main switch should be switched off. We have to check it whenever we leave our home. It is better to switch off all the lights. So this is where we can avoid some accidents. Yeah, we have to be careful. We have to instruct our kids or the children at home not to play with switches. Sometimes we see some kids, little kids, they go to the switches and plugins and they keep their fingers. So we instruct them, no, 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 this is harmful, don't go here, don't go there, don't put your finger in that. So that is the thing that we instruct. To bring up a child also, we say when the child is moving here and there, taking something from the cupboard, pulling some chair, so um, it would be harmful to him or her. So we go and protect them. We say them not to touch the heavy things, not to pull the things, it happens. So everywhere we give instructions in our life. So this is a very regular communicative part, and we should not hesitate to instruct people because it is helping them. At the same time, we should not ignore the instructions who give to us, because they are concerned about us and we have to follow. At least we have to think what is the instruction, what is the problem we have. So like that we have to remember. Fine. Yeah. So here we mentioned, we talk about the procedures, how to. So yeah, for example, if you want to prepare tea, what is the instruction? First you have to switch on the stove. We say like that, actually you can go direct to the, you take a bowl of water, 2 cups of milk, add some tea powder, then add a little bit, two to 3 spoons of sugar of your choice, let it boil for 5 minutes, then pour it in cups, filter and pour. So this is like process we can. But yeah, first thing you have to switch on the stove, place a bowl on the stove, pour 1 cup of water, 2 cups of milk. Yeah, like this. Some instructions are understood, and some instructions should be given in detail. Okay, so the process can be uh, explained by using. First you have to switch on the stove, then place the tea bowl, then take some like this. Then after some time, let it boil for some time. After 5 minutes you can check the color of the, otherwise you can add some more tea powder, then you can pour it. You can use a filter, then you can pour it in different glass and serve hot. Yes. Yeah. So you can also say after that, instead of then and first, second instead of firstly and second. Yeah, you can say even first, second, then firstly, secondly, foremost, in the beginning, very beginning, at the end. So we have to use such expressions in our communication. So when you give instructions, you can help the other person with extra information and advice. Yeah, not only the procedure or the process, you can advise. It is good always to take care. It is good always to read instructions before operating something. Like this you can add some extra information. So remember, turn off the electricity before touching any cables. That's good. Be careful not to touch any live wires. Try to see if the light bulb is broken or just loose. Try not to touch the light bulb with your hands. You need to check the wattage of the light bulb first. Yes, that is true. How many watts? 70 watts, 100 watts, 80 watts. So that is it fixable? Is it okay to fix the bulb in that sachet? So that thing could be learned. We should know it. It's important to make sure the electricity is off. So this is the different ways of communication. It helps to wait for the light bulb to cool down before you remove it. Yeah, that is also true. But generally we substitute a light bulb when it is not working, and then there is no problem. If you want to change the bulb which is working and it is already switched on for some time, then it is our duty to check it. So how, if you want to do it immediately, then you have to wait for some time, or if you can't wait for some time, then you can hold some cloth. You can but you have to be careful. That part, the device would be, the bulb would be very delicate. So we have to operate slowly. Okay, it helps to wait for the light bulb to cool down before. Yeah, be sure to. So this is a turn off the electricity before you touch the light bulb. Always wear gloves when you touch a light bulb. Yes, never touch a socket with wet hands. Yeah, that is, these are the really interesting ones that we need to concentrate. So how we are giving, remember, be careful, try not to, be sure to, it's important to, never. So useful verbs for instructions. Yeah, this is for electricity generally. This example is about the operating a bulb. So turn on, switch on, activate power or electricity. First turn on the PC, turn off, switch off. So to cut off, deactivate power or electricity. Turn off the lights when you leave. Yes. Take off, remove, detach something from another thing. Remove the plastic before you put the meal in the microwave. Take out, take one thing out from another thing. Take the television out of the box. you know so this is a instructions that take out, put in, keep it. These are the general instructions, the general expressions, general words we can use. Okay. Yeah, so here we have to think and act and tell, share, how we are uh, communicating with each other. And we should not be harsh, our tone should be polite, friendly, and yeah, it's better too, it is always good too. These are the words you can use in your instructions. To have a cup of tea or to a cup of coffee, you better go for add some sugar, some flavors. If you want to go for a flavored tea, you can add some ilachi, you know like this. Nowadays we go for some kashayams, the preparation of masala tea, adding ginger, so like this we can add on. It is up to us how much information you want to give, and it depends on the receiver how much do they need to know about the topic. So it should not be boring. We can't go on instructing people, do this, do that. No, we have to say only according to the wish of the receiver, who is seeking information, who wants. So then only we can, of course, for our family members, we do it without their intention to, because because we being the family members, we are more concerned and responsible, and we give instructions. For example, if you want to go to a movie, you take permission from your father and mother. So what do they instruct? Yeah, you should go to a movie for a matinee show, daytime shows, okay, noon shows, not night shows. So that is the first instruction they want to give. Yeah, if you want to go to a movie, take somebody with you, go with a group of members. Better you take your brother or sister, some elders, okay, or with your known people, okay. There you need not to, don't waste money. Just go to a movie, watch it, but you can go for a popcorn, not for wasting money of buying, and don't eat junk food. So this is an instruction. So like this way say, and they talk about you're watching a movie. You can watch a movie, you should select a good movie better. If it is a good movie, then you can say it. Okay. Yeah, you should come home after watching movie immediately. So you should not go for some more extra time to chit chat with your friends and discuss about it. You should come home and yeah, do your job, or you can do work, you can study for some time. So like this we get instructions from our parents. Yes. Yeah, at the same time, when you visit a place or shopping mall, there also we get instructions from the sales girls. For example, if you enter a shopping mall, a big shopping mall where you want to buy a saree for your mother, then you want to go for a saree section. So immediately on the at the gate itself, you find the people who what would you like to buy, because the choice is yours. You want to go for whether to for a kids wear, adult wear, or female or men's wear. So they ask. So the instructors, oh, I want to buy a saree. Fine, you can go straight and take a right, third right. You would find sarees. Then after approaching there, you would be asked for what kind of sarees do you want to go for, a casual wear or a regular wear, or party wear or ethnic wear or traditional wear, like this you get questions. And then we give, it should be just like a party wear. Then they take on to another section and they show us the different kinds of sarees. So like this we get instructions, where to move, where to sit, how to, which sometimes we are clueless to buy something. you want to buy a saree, but you are clueless what kind of saree. So then you can describe your mother or her taste to the salesman or girl. Then they come with her age, her interest. Then they come with their own choice, and they tell it would be nice if you go for a saree like this. You know, in that way they help us to do. So it depends, it's all part of communication, and how do we respond, how do we take care of the things, and how do we receive, all these things depend on receiving. So we have to follow. Sometimes we also see people, when somebody is I know it, I know everything, you need not to tell me. So that should not be. Okay, fine, I do that. It is better to respond like, yes, if you already know also, then you should not reflect on your behavior. You should say, yes, okay, fine, yeah, that's good, yeah, I do, yeah, yeah, I know, it's okay. If you want to say that you know it already, then you can say, yeah, yeah, yes, I do. Okay, yeah, I know, I do that, I do follow, fine. So that gives a good impression to the other person, and they would like to instruct and guide us in further, fine. So these are the things that we need to, it's a small topic for today, instructions. And just think about the situations that you instructed people, or you got instructions from people. Then just practice, make a conversation, write a conversation on a rough book of building. Take a situation whether you want to describe a procedure, or to reach a particular place in your town, or you are telling instructions to some a stranger, or to your friend. So just make a conversation, build a conversation, a meaningful conversation, and write it. Okay, so it helps you. Yeah, we can practice writing. At the same time, it helps you to do well, and it fetches your confidence to speak smoothly, happily, and you can converse with the people. So like this, yeah, and it builds like communication bonds, and you get a rapport with people, and they feel good. So all this, like these are all interlinked process. So that is the importance of communication. So that we need to remember, that we need to practice, and do use English language. Focus yourself on English language, and yeah, just practice, and it helps you a lot. So that is a thing that we could wind up here today, with a good example like this. Fine, yeah, fine. I just show, yes, okay, fine. Today we just move on to the next session in the coming, yeah, next topic in the coming sessions. We'll do it. Okay, fine then. Bye bye.